Yes, respected Shrotas, friends, salutations, welcome all. Vishwavasu is the name of the new year starting today. Just let us pray that the whole universe is blessed by the divine for its progress towards the higher and higher evolution. Minimum thing which we can do is prayers. And just also pray for all those victims, survivors in those earthquake. Very painful it is in Myanmar and Thailand. It was so painful to see yesterday. More than 1,000 people have lost their life. Just pray for all of them. Let us start with our Purusha Sukta Parayanam as we do every day. ॐ मदपुरुषसूक्तम् ॐ तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपाद स भूमिं विश्वतो भृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदगं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यं उतामृतत्वस्येषानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अतोऽज्यायागश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादोर्ध्वौ दयित्पुरुषः पादोऽस्येह भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामत् शासनानशने अभि तस्माद्विराडजायत विराजो अधिपूरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चाद्भूमिमथो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो अस्यासीदाज्यं ग्रीष्म इध्मः शरद्धविः सप्तास्यासन् परिदयः त्रिसप्तः समिदः कृताः देवा यद्यज्ञं तन्वानाः अबध्नन् पुरुषं पशुं तं यज्ञं बर्हिषि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः तेन देवा अयजन्त साध्या ऋषयश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः सम्भृतं पृषदाज्यं पशोगस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्यान् आरण्यान् ग्राम्याश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः ऋचः सामानि जग्निरे छन्दागंसि जग्निरे तस्मात् यजुस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादश्वा अजायन्त ये केचोभयादतः गावो हजग्निरे तस्मात् अजावयः यत्पुरुषं व्यददुः कतिधा व्यकल्पयन् मुखं किमस्य कौ बाहो कावोरोपादा उच्येते ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यः कृतः ऊरू तदस्य यद्वैश्यः पद्भ्यागं शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षुः सूर्यो अजायत मुखादिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षं शीर्ष्णो द्यौः समवर्तत पद्भ्यां भूमिर्दिशश्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागम् अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वाभिवदन्यदास्ते धाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रप्रविद्वान् प्रदिशश्च दस्रः तमेवं विद्वान् अमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था अयनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन्न ते हनाकं महिमानः सचन्ते यत्र पूर्वे साध्या सन्ति देवाः अभ्यसम्भूतः पृथिव्यैरसाच्च विश्वकर्मणः समवर्तताधि तस्य त्वष्टा विदधद्रूपमेति तत्पुरुषस्य विश्वमाजानमग्रे वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेवं विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीराः परिजानन्ति योनिं मरीचीनां पदमिच्छन्ति वेदसः यो देवेभ्य आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो ऋचाय ब्राह्मये ऋचं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन् यस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा सन्वशे ह्रीश्च ते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्यो अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनौ व्यात्तम् इष्टं मनिषाण अमुं मनिषाण सर्वं मनिषाण ॐ शान्ति शान्ति shanti. Today's two common sense thoughts. First one is 9 days of Vasanta Navaratri starting from today. Sri Rama's Agamana Tayari in Ayodhya, and also Mother also worshipped two times, Sharan Navaratri and Vasanta Navaratri. In many parts of the nation, in a big way, Ugadi, Gudi Padava, all wonderfully, the new year is celebrated. Vishwavasu is the name of the new year from today. Among the 60 years of Prabhava, Vibhava, Shukla, Pramoduta, etc. So Vasu is gold, Vasu is wealth. So Vishwavasu means the full of gold and wealth, the whole Vishwa may get this year. Let us pray. In lot of Panchanga Shravanam, how this year is going to be politically, economically, weather-wise, then crops, what do you call, rains, all of that will be beautifully predicted by the many Panchanga Kartas, Panchanga Shravana Vaktas. One can listen to them at your leisure, but another year is given to us by the Lord, beautiful one. How best we can utilize it is the attention we have to have. So we should pray for everyone to have great year and years to come. One point is that simple. Second is, as we see it regularly on everyday basis or even in life, finish all the obligations, finish all the duties, etc. quickly. Every day also and in life also. And then shift the orientation or attention for the spiritual things. Na? How quickly we are able to do so and how effectively we understand the entire picture of spirituality and how committed way, how in a planned manner and executing the plans we will involve in Adhyatmikata. In that way, we will definitely see the progress in us, evolution in us. We have to try for that. You know, many, again, not only the prarabdhas of the past doings in this life also, continuously mind goes on doing the sankalpas for this and that. Or we do sankalpa with our mind, and that becomes an impression, then the mind creates those powerful thoughts to do this and that, to go here and there. And in that chakra only, we just spend the entire day and the whole year and life and we find no time at all to sit quietly, to listen to Shastras, to study, to ponder over them, and to understand the truth and its nature and its glory and the ways to reach to the truth. ये सारे चीजों के लिए हमको टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा है. Remember, if today I don't get time for spirituality, guarantee tomorrow also I won't get, day after also. Because what is today alone will be tomorrow, isn't it? Whichever the obstacles came today, either same or the different ones, they will repeat. Whichever the obligations come, they only will come tomorrow. Whichever the temptations for the food or the TV or the sleeping we had today, same thing will continue tomorrow and day after and days to come. That's how dekhte dekhte we reach to that level of not able to do anything. So just be aware of it, and then what is in our capacity today, depending on our health condition, age condition, and whatever sweetly we can avoid. Sweetly in the sense without hurting others outside, without fighting with the mind inside. Whatever we can avoid, and then spare that time for our sadhana, that alone will give us result, isn't it? And then definitely, when we start wanting to do sadhana and do it, some things we have to give up, and beings also we have to say strongly, then वो लोग जरूर नाराज हो जाएंगे. है कि नहीं? तो आप नहीं आओगे तो देन ही सेज नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं नहीं बुलाऊंगा आपको, isn't it? So we should learn the art of taking all of them as blessing only God. This time, out of obligation, somehow I had to say no. But thank God that fellow says next time he only will not call. Is very good. Let me use that time from for sadhana. है ना? लाइक छोटे छोटे गड़बड़ों में होते हैं ना, ऐसी बात है ना, तो फिर मैं बात ही नहीं करूंगी. शी विल से. Then the intelligent husband should say inside, that is what I want. Outside you should become very very emotional and say, बात नहीं करोगी, चलो कोई बात नहीं, तुम्हारे बिना तो मेरा जिंदगी क्या होगा, कम से कम मैसेज तो भेजो. No, all outside natak we have to do. In short, there's no way the world will go in this flow only. Like today, how much traffic is increasing all over the country, in every place, town, state. वो चलता है traffic. Then you have to negotiate and do your own travel. Either you have to cross the road or you have to go in the same traffic. तो you can't say कि वो सब रुक जाए तब मैं जाऊंगा, और रुकेगा नहीं वो. The famous example given in our elders by elders is the one who says that I'll take bath in this ocean when all the waves subside. He can never take bath. ओशन और रिवर में सारे वेव्स रुक जाए, I'll take, होता है क्या? It go on. You have to negotiate and somehow get down, take bath and come out. Same way, the chanchalata of the mana, the force of the vasanas, the ego and the intellect and the demands of senses and the people around, situations around. कौन कब रुकेगा? It's like waves in ocean. They never stop. So today's second thought is day-to-day basis, how much we are intelligent and sharp to plan for ourselves and do effectively our sadhanas. है ना? And then tell you, really speaking, neither the world nor worldly duties nor worldly obligations are obstruction for our sadhana to begin with. Mainly our own nidra, our own extrovertedness, our own bhoga, our own immaturities are the ones which consume more time. First, let us conquer these things within us, use them for sadhana, then More sadhana is required at that time. The outer things also slowly, slowly we withdraw from. This we have to learn. कि मैं ही मेरा साधना नहीं करने का कारण हूं, पहले उससे. Otherwise, this side we don't manage ourselves, be attentive. And we blame the people and we say, no, I'll not meet you, I'll do my sadhana. And we are habitually what we are that only. कहते तो हैं उनको मैं नहीं आ रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैं साधना कर रहा हूँ. लेकिन आदत तो सोने का है, टीवी देखने का है. तो टीवी देखेंगे, सोएंगे ही, साधना नहीं करेंगे. This is how we are cheated by our own mind. Therefore, our time which is wasted, that when we start using for sadhana, then we can steal time from the other things also. That strict discipline. From this day, these things I avoid, and from that I conserve my time for my this sadhana. And the main sadhanas are Shastra Shravana, Shastra Adhyana, Shastra Manana Chintana, little Japa and Upasana. Ishwarupasana Japa, Shastra Shravana Adhyana Manana. These are the five very, very important things. टाइम है तो बाकी अब कीर्तन करो, भजन करो, और repeat the same things. So these are the two things today. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. एरिमे गुरुमि पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. निधये सर्वविद्यानां विशजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं. जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्. ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन मोक्ष प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति सनातन धर्म संस्थापकाणां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानन्दं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययम् निगमाद्यगतन्नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्. ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः. Right? We have to do the mantra number 17 with Bhashya. उपाधिभूत पाणिपादादि इंद्रिय अध्यारोपणात् ज्ञेयस्य तद्वत्ता शंका मा भूत्. All the upadhis are adhyaropita only on Paramatma. Let there not be any doubt that they are really belonging to Paramatma, and thus Paramatma is with the upadhis, therefore he is also conditioned and limited like all of us. Let this wrong notion be not formed in our mind. For the sake of that only, iti evam artham To convey this point to us, Uttaro Mantraha, the next mantra. So chant the 17th mantra. Om Sarvendriya Gunabhasam Sarvendriya Vivarjitam Sarvasya Prabhum Ishanam Sarvasya Sharanam Bruhat. Again, Sarvendriya Gunabhasam Sarvendriya Vivarjitam Sarvasya Prabhum Ishanam Sarvasya Sharanam Bruhat. So, Sarva Indriya Guna Abhasam, Sarva Indriya Vivarjitam, Sarvasya Prabhum Ishanam, Sarvasya Sharanam Suhrut. These are all the different ways of talking about that Brahman, the truth, the reality. These words and their meanings we know. So, through that, we can try to comprehend that Paramatma in our intellect. So, straight away with Bhashyam, we will study. Ki Sarvendriya iti. This is the mantra I am commenting. Bhagavan Adi Shankara. Sarvendriya iti means by is mantra pe charcha ho raha hai. Be attentive. Right? Now, Sarvendriya guna abhasam. First that sentence is explained. Just to be more clear. What he says is, what is the meaning of Sarvendriya? Sarvani cha tani indriyani. Sarva means sarvani. Sarvani means all. What are those all? Tani. वो कौन है वो? इंद्रियाणि. Which are they? श्रोत्रादीनि इंद्रियाणि. So श्रोत्रम त्वक चक्षु रसना घ्राण. These are five jnanendriyas. So to vak pani pada payu upastha. These are the five karmendriyas. We all have them. We are using them. Because of them only we are alive. But sometimes the Sanskrit bhasha shabda we feel डिफिकल्ट टू फील एटसेट्रा कोई नहीं अपने भाषा में जो कहते हो करो सो सर्व इंद्रिय मीन्स ऑल इंद्रियास ऑल ऑफ देम फाइव ज्ञान फाइव कर्म इंद्रियास ओनली दैट नो नो और भी है क्या है अंतःकरण पर्यंतानि अप टू द अंतःकरण अंतःकरण इज वन डिवाइडेड इनटू फोर सो अंतःकरण पर्यंतानि सर्व इंद्रिय ग्रहणेन गृह्यन्ते. So sarvendriya shabda used by the rishi, the guru, by that karmendriya, jnanendriya, antakarana, all of them we have to consider because the word is sarva. So sarvendriya is equal to all the 14 faculties, all of that, and vyashti or samashti, both. Your and mine 14 or of the Ishvara, the 14, the totality K. Now, next word will explain. Guna avasam. Before that, Antahkarana Bahishkarana Upadhi Bhutaha. Antahkarana Bahishkarana Upadhi Bhutaha. With all the upadhis of Antahkarana, Manobuddhi Chitta Ahankara, and Bahikarana 5 plus 5 Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. Then Narayana Sarva Indriya Gunaihi, with all that Indriya Gunas and the Karmendriya Gunas, we know their functions of Vak, the speech to speak, Pani, hand to hold or work, Pada to walk, and the other two organs. Karmendriya hai, Jnanendriya's functions we know. Each of them: eyes to see, ears to listen, nose to smell, tongue to taste, skin to touch. What about the functioning of the antakarana? That's what he gave here. Adhyavasaya sankalpa. Two he gave. Adhyavasaya is nishchaya. Buddhi ka kaam hota hai. Sankalpa is mana. Then the chitta does chintana and chitta stores the memory also. Then ahankara claims all of that. Says they are all mine and it says aham aham aham. So the vyapara of each of these. Not only that, then Shravanadibihi. Shravana, as we already mentioned, is the function of the ears. So the function of each of the faculties, Jnanendriyas, each of the faculties, Karmendriyas, function of all the Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara. Hmm. All of them, Shravanadibihi, Gunavat. Gunavat means Gunavan ki tara. Means all these faculties are his and through them he alone is functioning. Okay? As if is the word we have to add. Vat is the word. In this entire sloka, Vat and Iva are the very important words. The entire sloka is based on these two words. So Gunavat Avabhasate. So with all these 14 faculties and their functionings, Bhagavan appears to be of that. You know, very good dress somebody is wearing. So Dhanavat Avabhasate. So he is a Dhanavan. You know, when somebody is very fat and stout, Bhogivat Avabhasate. You know, lot of very elderly age, very active, dynamic. Then Yogivat Avabhasate means he does lot of yogasana exercise. है ना उनको देखकर पता वत शब्द आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग वत मीन्स वाला मत एंड वत आर वाला हनुमत हनुमान धनवान धनवत गुणवत गुणवान इस तरह सो भगवान इज taken by all of us as gunavan. कौन सा गुणवान सर्व इंद्रिय गुणवान which are they 5 plus 5 plus 4 what avabhasate that avabhasate word Shankara Bhagavan will explain now. So, iti sarvendriya guna abhasam. Again, I am saying antakarana bahishkarana upadhibhutaha sarvendriya gunaihi, which are they? Adhyavasaya sankalpa shravanadivihi gunavat avabhasate iti sarvendriya guna abhasam. So, Bhagavan appears avabhasate as if he has got all the indriya gunas Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, Antakarunas, as if they belong to him. Okay. So that is said in the next line. Sarva indriyaihi vyaprutam iva tat gneyam ityartaha. Tat means Brahman. Tat Brahman gneyam should be understood. As what? Sarva indriyaihi vyaprutam. By all indriyas, he is doing vyapara. Vyapara means vyapruta, function. So he is functioning through all indriyas. He is doing vyapara with all indriyas. Now, the next sentence is very important. As we already said it, must add the word iva. Iva means as if. So Bhagavan appears as if. Bhagavan appears as if he is doing the vyapara means functionings with all these 14 faculties. So what is the word important here? Iva and vat. Iva means as if only. Iva avabhasat. But really not. Like in the entire movie, when the hero villain fighting, so vat only, Iva. As if the hero is beating the villain also beating. And to you and I, the onlookers, लगता है कि रियली एक दूसरे को मार हम भी कहते हैं और मारो बट इफ यू आर इन द स्टूडियो वेयर ये सब शूटिंग होता है all of that is Iva only. In that entire movie, everything is Iva. As if the hero is loving heroine, as if the heroine's parents don't agree. All of that is Iva, Iva, Iva. As if, but not really. So, iti sarvendriya guna abhasam sarva indriyaihi with all indriyas vyaprutam doing the vyapara iva as if, iva, as if, tat gneyam ityartha, that Paramatma. So, सर्वेंद्रिय गुण आभासम मीन्स भगवान आभासित होते हैं, एज इफ हो सारे इंद्रिय गुणों से व्यापार कर रहे, मतलब विद द आईज सीयर, विद द ईयर्स लिसनर, एज इफ ही इज appearing. To make it more clear, some quotation is taken from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which talks about that Brahman. What is it? Dhyayati iva, lelayati iva. So, dhyayati iva, lelayati iva. He is as if doing dhyana, means in that all the antakarana is included. So to lelayati iva means doing some karma done with the hands. It's a pratika for all other 10 faculties. So in the quotation of Brihadaranyaka taken, the word important is iva. So the Shruti ने खुद कहा कि ब्रह्म ध्यायति इव, ब्रह्म लेलायति इव, as if appears to be functioning through the faculties. Dhyayati antakarana, lelayati the remaining 10 karanas. So, abhasam is the word vein. Sarva indriya guna we know. All indriyas, guna means their functional abilities. They all belong to Brahman. So, the Brahman alone, functioning through them, it is appearing as if like that. That as if appearing is called abhasam. That abhasam itself is called iva. Quotation is ध्यायति इव लेलायति इव. सो आगे ध्यायति इव लेलायति इव कोटेशन लेना है to भगवान शंकर जी. In that the main word is iva. Therefore that iva is explained here for the meaning of the word abhasate. So sarva indriya guna abhasam. So Lord as if appears to be doing the vyapara with all indriyas. As if he is. Now, the Purapakshi Prashna ki kasmat punah karanat, for what reason vyaprutam iva iti gruhyate? Why as if he is functioning? ऐसा क्यों कहते हो? इति आह. Why don't you say that he is really functioning only? Why do you use the word iva? Why you do say as if? Why it is said abhasa? Functioning is so continuously going on, no? For that only the second pada is the answer. What is that? Sarva indriya vivarjitam. So sarva karana rahitam ityartha. In Paramatma, in reality, no karanas are there. All those karanas are also projected out of Maya. When the karanas are not there, therefore functioning also is not there. When the karanas are superimposed as if, therefore through the karana, the vyapara also is superimposed only. So उपाधियों के फंक्शनिंग सारे परमात्मा पे आरोपित है. इवा, he is not really doing any one of them. So what is the nature of Paramatma we are talking here? The Nirguna Parabrahma Tattva. In the earlier one, Savishesha we spoke. Here, the Nirvishesha is being spoken. So, combinedly study both lines. So, Paramatma is without any faculties, therefore, without any functioning with the faculties, yet the faculties are superimposed on him. Therefore, through that, the functionings also are superimposed on him. In his reality, neither upadhi nor vyapara. So, nirupadhika nirvyaparavan is Paramatma. Sarvendriya guna abhasam, but in reality, सर्व इंद्रिय विवर्जितम. दोनों लाइन्स एक्सप्लेन है ना. सर्व कर्ण रहितम, अतः न कर्ण व्यापारैर व्यापृतम तत् ज्ञेयम. तत् ब्रह्म should be ज्ञेयम, known as, should be known by as what? सर्व कर्ण व्यापारैः न व्यापृतम. He is not doing any vyapara with any of the karanas. That pure Paramatma. In our non-apprehension of him, in that way that we superimpose the upadhis to him, then the functions also of that to him. Like any simple example of electricity, in the electricity per se, none of the electrical equipments are there. Therefore, their functionings do not belong to electricity. But don't we superimpose all faculties or equipments to electricity and say that the functioning is done by the electricity? Undoubtedly, we say बिजली पंखे को घुमा रहा है, बल्ब को जला रहा है. बट इन द बिजली, फॉर घुमाओ टू द पंखा और बिजली को जलाने के लिए फैन एंड बल्ब शुड बी देयर, which are the upadhis. They are not at all there in the electricity. But somehow in our hari nature, we just credit all these functionings to the bijli. In the same way, in the pure Paramatma, Sarva Indriya Vivarjitam, not these 14 faculties, how can he do any of the vyapar or the functioning with them? Cannot. But appearing, no? Yes, appearing as if Iva. So that Paramatma who is therefore beyond any of the functionings and faculties is our goal. He is our actual essential self. Just feel it. I am that self in whom the upadhis are not there. If this one understanding is gained, every samsara goes away because samsara is in the upadhis only, in their functionings only, and in the identity with their functioning only. But हो रहा है ना सब गुणा गुणेशु वर्तन्ते इति मत्वा न सज्जते. How clearly it was told in Gita. Ki the gunas are working in the gunas. I am only the sakshi. है ना? Sattva guna working in tamo guna with rajo guna. That's it. Sattva guna working with rajo guna working in the tamo guna. Who am I? I am the sakshi. But then the functioning of the faculties is taken as ours from so many lives so strongly, and we made a habit of it so much that even this sentence that the gunas working in the gunas, I am only the sakshi, we don't understand. We feel embarrassed, embarrassing. अरे ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? The point is, even the ego also one of the antakarana. To that ego antakarana also the consciousness is a sakshi or not, isn't it? Is there a state of being in me, the consciousness, illuminating even the aham or not? Yeah, I am that then. That sakshi se tadatmika chodkar, that ego se we are identifying out of the four faculties. With that ego, aham, then it is my mind. So therefore my thoughts are sankalpas, my buddhi, so my nishchayas, my chitto, therefore my memories. Isn't it? Who is saying all of that? That aham. That aham also is known by the chaitanya behind, awareness behind. That we are. बट ये बात सुनकर ही हमको डर लगता है कि अहम को कैसे मैं छोड़ूं और अहम के बिना मैं कैसे रह सकता हूं. अरे यार खुशी से रह सकते हो. That is the purna aham. This is a with little upadhis identified aham. This is what is the breakthroughs in Vedanta we have to catch. है ना? Consciousness is an infinite aham which allows total universal faculties to function, yet is not touched by them. Do you want to identify with that aham or this small aham which is identified with this particular set of upadhis of karmendriya, gyanendriya, manabuddhi, chitta, and suffocated with all their limitations? And then comparing with the other egos, ahams, competing with the other ahams, fighting with them, feeling jealousy, etc. Think about it. This also is aham. Like I am saying. When I say I am identified with my mind, my intellect, my memories, my karmendriya, my jnanendriya. Through that, my family, all of that. But in and through all this, is not this aham conditioned, limited, identified, going through modifications, suffering? Paramatma also is aham. And is not limited, conditioned like this. He is unlimited and unconditional. He is infinite. And in his presence only, not only these particular set of upadhis, the entire universal upadhis are functioning. But the most beautiful thing of all is what? That Paramatma is not at all touched or disturbed by all the functionings which are happening in its presence. Which is a better aham? Soch lo. Then, yes, this lower aham, I am ready to give up to identify with the higher aham, the Purna Brahma Tattva. When this is done, then only actually the sadhana begins in us. The real sadhana is to get rid of small aham to identify with the infinite Brahma aham. Aham Brahmasmi, na? Aham Dehosmi, Aham Jivosmi say, Aham Brahmasmi, humko pahunchna hai. But we are not even understanding the glory of Aham Brahma. And we are also not understanding the limitations of Aham Jiva, Aham Deha. Therefore, we are not having any vairagya for this Jivosmi, Dehosmi. Then where will we try for Aham Brahmasmi? You understand? When we listen to Vedanta, after the initial few years, slowly we have to become Gambhira more and more, deeper more and more, and question ourselves everywhere. Should I live with negative values or positive values? Should I not question? Should I be a bhakta or a nastika? Should I not question myself? Should I be active, dynamic or lazy? Should I not question? Should I be आध्यात्मिक or samsari? मुझे प्रश्न पूछना है कि नहीं मुझे? So too, should I pursue that infinite Brahman or get settled only as it's already done with the finite Aham? All this is the thing to be understood in this. Brahman is सर्वे इंद्रिय गुण आभासम गुणवान की तरह दिखते हैं बट in him sarva indriya vivarjitam. There are no indriyas at all to him. Therefore, he is not an indriya vyaparavan. Therefore, all samsara is there in indriya. Brahman is untouched by indriya. Therefore, there is no samsara in him. Our question is, therefore, should we identify with that Brahma Atma or we want to continue being identified with this Jiva Atma, Deha Atma, Samsari Dukhi Atma? That's the question. So, iti aha sarvendriya vivarjitam sarvakarana rahitam ityartah atah nacha karana vyaparair vyaprutam tat neyam. That Brahman is free from all the karana vyapara. That state of being is that. Try to intellectually grasp the meaning of what is said and start feeling to accept the presence of such that state of being, wherein no upadhis, no functioning of the upadhis, belonging to him. It may happen in the Maya, in the Prakriti, in the presence of Paramatma, me. So I am that conscious Parabrahma in my presence. My own Maya Shakti may do all functionings by expressing as the upadhis. But I am not touched by that state. Okay. Then the next line, very simply, Bhagavan comments, Sarvasya Prabhum. Sarvasya means Jagataha. Prabhum, Prabhu. Ishanam, Ishvara. Prabhu means Prabhavati. From him only everything comes. And Isharaha, he is the one regulates, guides, moderates, or totally governs the everything that's happening in the universe. Sarvasya Jagataha Prabhum Ishanam. In the same way, Sarvasya Sharanam. The Sharanam word is important. It came earlier also in the first or second adhyaya. I very distinctly remember we have given little more importance, very good importance to this sentence. What is that? Sarvasya Sharanam means Parayanam. Sarvasya Parayanam. Parayanam means Paragati. That already is there. We have to realize it. What is the Parayanam? Means Paragati. Everything has come from him. Everything will have to go in him only. Therefore, willingly we have to identify with him. So I have come from Brahman. I'll go back to Brahman. So willingly, if I go to Brahman, that's called as Parayanam. Means my Laksha is Paramatma only. That feeling is called Sharanam or Parayanam. And nowadays we are in Sharana to so many things and beings for small little pleasures at the sense organs level, etc. But actually, he is the Paragati, Parayanam for everyone. When we identify with him, all limitations go away. Then Bruhatu. What is the meaning of the word Bruhata? Karanam cha. So he has given special definitions for these words. Brihat means Karanam. Then Sharanam means Parayanam. याद रख लेना. सर्वस्य शरणम सबका परायण है और बृहत सबका कारण भी है. फिर सर्वस्य जगत प्रभुम, for the whole jagat is the Prabhu and he is the Ishvara. So Prabhu, Ishanah, Sharanam as well as Brahat. He is that Brahman and he as if expressing to, as if appearing to function, do the Vyapara with the faculties, but in reality, no faculties belong to him. Because he is non-functional. He is just in his own pristine state of being Sat Chit Anand. And now, one example we'll do before conclusion is people staying in the towns and cities. Hundreds of works they keep and they get engaged in them so much, so much. When such people go to a very remote village, उनको इतने एक दिन में बेचैनी होती है यार कुछ करने को है नहीं. Because of their earlier habit of being so restless, the restful and peaceful place appears to be discomfort, uncomfort. But actually, in staying in that village, watching the Prakriti, enjoying that is so beautiful. No? In the same way, you and I got habituated to be a jiva, functioning through faculties. Therefore, without functioning through faculties, remaining as the Brahman appears to us as if it is either impossible or not required. But usi mein moksha. That is the meaning of Sarvasya Sharanam Bruhat. Then, in the tomorrow's mantra, that same Brahman functioning through the total faculties alone is functioning through, means as if functioning through our individual Navadvara Pura also, the Sthula Sukshma Karana Sharira. So let us study that tomorrow. Om 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Paramanishubhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Namah. Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Once again, Happy New Year. Vishwavasu to all. Can you join for Gita? Just see.